Welcome back, ladies and gents. Looking at what I have available here. Everybody is at full health. What is the status of... We got a little bit. We'll knock a little bit out here. About 3 shots for each person, it looks like. And then Hans, in the last episode, got the ability for efficient refining. We'll have him do a little bit of that. Then we'll head out. It looks like... I've been thinking about this a lot. And I believe I'm just going to have to sacrifice... Leave Porus and Lycaron to their own devices, because we really need to knock out the Northern Empire. They've only got Myzea and Argarun, and then several castles. About 5 castles, it looks like. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I didn't see this one. Sala. Ah, yes. Way over here. Okay, well, let's just press on. I'm going to press on to Argarun, and I think we are real short. We can't recruit from these areas, so let's just head in that direction and recruit on the way. If we can. Oh. Get whatever we can get just to bulk up our numbers. Yeah. They're going to attack Lycaron here again in a moment. I probably should go there and just bulk up my forces with the garrisons from those 2 towns, but there they go, attacking Snopia. You know what? I'm close enough to there that I will intervene, since we just got that town. Let's just go back. If they're going to come to us, that close to us, we'll go ahead and take them out. Hopefully, we'll take them out. That'll mean 1 troops have deserted from Han's party. Did I not? I thought I hit this. Apparently not. Well, it must have been a recruit, because I've still got all Sturgian troops. So it wasn't a Sturgian that deserted. I would have sworn that I gave those troops off, though. Looks like Lynn only needs 5 more. We'll get what we can here. 1,300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll take horse troops. Although Lynn has 40 cavalry. Alright, now we're topped off. I've got the right tools. We're just going to jump in because it's morning. We don't want to lose any more. 1,300 versus 900. We have the slight, about 60-40 it looks like, advantage according to the power bar.
Hear me! Hold arrow!
Oh my god, that sounded like a dragon. That really did sound like a dragon to me. I was watching someone play Skyrim earlier today, and that sounded like a dragon to me.
Soldiers!
I guess I just had dragons on my mind.
Face archer! Keep up! Archers! Move! Troops! Where? Archer, look that way! Archers! Forward!
Now, it depends if they're going to come over that hill or they're going to stop like they sometimes
Cavalry,
do.
move! Horse, move!
Why am I already missing a horse? Oh, see, they're not.
Soldiers!
That's not what I'm asking you to do, guys.
Forward!
Sometimes the positioning really, really sucks
Fire!
because I don't know why, but you saw clearly I was pointing in that direction, asking them to face that direction. They just didn't want to. You gotta watch these guys here. Those tossers. Gotta get used to this, as I say every time. Too short.
Yeah!
Okay. And too slow. Oh, don't get hit by those tossers. Very deadly, those javelins. And they're just...
Make a shield wall!
These angles, these differences in elevation really throw me off, as I've mentioned many times before. I'm just trying to throw myself into the fray so I get used to this again. Get used to the way this thing swings, the range on it, how short it is. All right, their infantry is not going to come and engage. I'm going to keep letting their horse run in. I got to be careful not to get hit with one of those glaives while I'm stuck in the middle of these guys. That will end my career, on this battlefield at least. Well, maybe permanently, who knows? The death is on. Come on, take that person out. Don't let them go right through. See, these are not Battanian archers, and they struggle to take these guys out, as they're not our bread and butter. It's the infantry. But you don't want the infantry running around chasing horses. There's a Lord Vatten. All right, we also don't want the archers just standing there. Let's get both wings of the cav on the archers and send the infantry in. We've only got 31 archers, so they're almost out of arrows at any rate. Okay. That's right. See that shield break? Those perks. Guy tossed an axe and it broke his shield. Woo, watch that tosser right. Oh, good. I tell you, it's like night and day coming from the other game, the other save I played, where I have a crafted sword with range on it. because I'm playing primarily with a two-handed sword, and it's 124 is the reach. This thing here is probably 50. So that the sword I'm normally playing with is 3 times the length. Almost. So it takes a little bit of time to get used to this.
Your skull! Ever kill them all!
I need a horse because I can't run these guys down. Let me get on the... there's their reinforcements. There is a lot of cav. Get off the horse now that I'm close enough. Gotta make sure they don't hit me from behind. Ooh, there they are. Careful. There's a tosser. All right. Let's swing it. They don't have enough momentum to do damage just thrusting, so let's swing. All right, get back to the axe and shield. Get out of the way, horse. Always a horse in the way. That's just the rule of Bannerlord. Always a horse stopping me from moving. You, as the player, as the human, you have to be mobile because they will mob you, and if they get more than 2 or 3 on you, then it's going to be game over. Because it's not like the movies where they all stand back and wait for you to defeat the one guy you're fighting. They just mob you, and you can't even swing, which I've mentioned before is a problem when you're fighting amongst your own troops. So I do my best to stay on the outside. Make sure everybody's charging. All right, there's the music. Can I get a Gird in on 1 or 2 of them? Apparently not. I am no good at Gird in this game. The other game, I've got 318 throwing skill, I think. Much better in that one. Oh. Hit my own horse. There's a horse way back there. I wonder if he's going to the opposite side. I guess he got out. Alright, I lost 3 spearmen and a bowman. I killed 45. I got 1 Gird, 1 tactics, and 12. How did I get 12 on horse? Interesting. I guess all that swinging I did at the beginning. Alright, you are a mercenary, so you're definitely going to be... You can go... 94.
Enough.
That's a possible recruitment.
I am your prisoner. Stop. I yield.
99, you're going to go as a prisoner. Pethros, you are the ruling faction, so you can never be recruited. No, Hongaroos is. Ooh, that's my other game, Pethros is. Alright, you can go. In my other game, it's a Southern Empire that we're fighting. And like these guys, but Petros is the rulers instead of Hongaroos. This is the Hongaroos. So you can go. It just feels unnatural letting the Petros go. Alright, I'm 3 troops down. Let's take what we can here in recruits. Or prisoners, I mean. I'll take a gander at what these guys have. If they have any sturgeons for me before we go in and they give them away. Right there. Thank you very much. And that looks like the only sturgeon that I would use. I'm going to load you up. Oh, what did I just give him? Let's do this again. Give him a sturgeon heavy axeman. Yeah, I realize I'm overloading these troops, but some of them will make it in, and I don't want it to be
I'm yours.
I don't want to be overstocked, because I could lose some of the sturgeon troops that I actually want when they escape. Don't want that. Are you not going to have... Oh, there's a spearman. Oh, it looks like that's going to be it. So let's overload you also. And Lynn.
I'll wait.
I think someone typed... I was looking at some messages, at comments people have made on these videos, and there was one that it was from a long time ago, but it just popped up. I don't know why. It just popped up, and it was in hold, but I had cleared that a long time ago, if you recall. But I think it told me how to pronounce Lynn, but that Y-L-E-N, I don't remember, and it didn't make sense to me because it was just words. I didn't hear it. It wasn't audio, of course. If you are the one that made that comment, I saw it, but I don't know how it didn't help me pronounce it. All right, we're just going to give you everybody else so that I'm not over. All right, there we go. I'll take a little bit. There we go. All right. We'll jump into town. What can I recruit? I lost one archer. We'll take that archer. And these 3... Oh, nope, not 3. I'll take that one archer and these 2 troops. 2 infantry. Ransom the rest. This town is just, I think it said 12. It's just on the cusp of rebelling. And it's -1. It's not going to go up any faster. It says it's starving. Yeah, we're going to lose this anyway. But at least I knocked down another Southern Empire army. Another army attacking us. I'm going to give them some fish, some meat, and some grain. I don't know that it'll help, but they are starving, so give them something. We do not have a herding penalty. I don't know if they can take... No, that's fine. All right, we're going to press on. and head straight for Agaran again. Hopefully we make it this time. But knocking those armies down in the long run does help. Well, I should say short run, because we'll declare... Where are they going? Atrian Castle. That's perfect. I'll take Agaran. They can take Atrian Castle. I say that with confidence. We'll see. I'm going to stop in Diathma to recruit and sell. Instead of heading in that direction, we'll hit Alice first. Don't look, already they're back at it. These guys look like they're going to intervene. That's a lot of troops right there. Is it going to help us out? Absolutely. Will it top us off? I don't know. No, it won't, because that was... We're down a lot. Archer, I want you to be right there, please. Thank you. Who got a point? Horanag. I'm going to give you Steward. And Polearm. We definitely give Finn Cavalry. And Veterinary, because we want 20 hit points to the horses instead of a 50% chance of them out dying or lame if it falls in battle. Don't tickle Caracal's horses are easy enough to come by. Oh, that was a lot also. We may come out of this by the time we get to Agaran pretty good. Can you take everything? No, 185,000. Boy, how much have we not been able to sell over the past several battles? That was 185,000 after we took the 47. So it's about 230,000. Oh my goodness. Masterwork, bearded axe. Is that a two-handed? No, that's one-handed. Ah, wait a minute. I didn't notice that. That's the one I'm using. I'm going to, as soon as I sell these, I'm going to look if I can, someone can use that, because I've got one already. Corinne could use that. It does 2 more damage. It's got the same swing speed, but it's slightly less handling. Will it help Ella more? Ella's using a sword. Yes. I want her to keep a sword, though. Do I? Yeah, I think so, because I've been working her. Wrapped handles, swift strike. Yeah, I wasn't doing, because she's... What is she, by the way? I know she's our kid, but she's Empire. Because I am Empire. Yeah. The father's Empire. The mother's Battanian. I don't really pay much attention to that in my normal gaming, and I know that that has changed over time. Used to always be this way. Now people say sometimes it's random. I don't know, because I don't really care. I don't really pay that much attention to it, despite having 5,000 hours in this game. So it looks like Ella, Finn, and Hans. Masterwork. Finn has a... Okay. Do I want to give that to Corinne? It's a little longer. It's got a little... It's just 2 points. But it's lighter. You know what? I'm going to give that to her. And make sure I lock this one down, so that I don't sell it. Quality spiked battle axe. That was the one she had, right? Yes. Alright. Be on our way to Jerichos. How many does 2 for travel. And about 13. I thought they did go back to intervene, I think. Yeah, go into Sinopia to defend. This is 12. We'll take all 12 of them. Give you the 1 and give the rest to Lynn. Tops us right off. All right, Argeron, here we come. Nope. You know what? Ragenvad is going to do it, though, isn't he? I'm not the leader. Ragenvad's going to declare peace. Come on, let us get this. 528. And they got plenty of food. 17 days. We're not going to starve them out. 900 versus 500. Almost 600. Wolf skins left. That's fine. The mercenaries. I tell you what, in the other game, the other save I play of this, one of my... I've never had this happen before, but it's like day 5,600. We're way into the game. And one of our clans, I'm playing Botania, one of our clans died off because they didn't have any children. And I didn't have anyone to marry to them. Just as it was 3 women, 3 old women, that was all that was left in the clan. And just as I got one of my offspring old enough to marry them, they died. The clan disappeared. I've never had that happen before. So just for FYI purposes, the 5 fiefs that clan had reverted to me, the king, and then they were auctioned, there was a vote for all 5 of them to give to other people. So if a clan dies off, and this one did under natural causes, all the fiefs reverted back to the crown, and then the crown votes them off again. That was interesting to me because it never happened before. I was raising one of my kids to marry the 60-year-old women, and that it probably wouldn't have mattered because they wouldn't have lasted 18 more years. But I was willing to give it a try. But unfortunately, I didn't make it. So the Botanians got the least amount of clans of everybody in the whole world of Calradia, and we just had one die off. I think we've got 7 or 8 clans in the entire kingdom. That's it. It's very, very difficult in that game. Come on, Ragenvad. Do not declare peace until we've got this castle. There's only 190 in the garrison. It wouldn't have been worthwhile to starve them out anyway. Come on, knock them down, knock them down. One more. There it is. And it looks like we're going to have enough time to get out the fire onagers. Go. Yep, still daylight. I'll get my noble longbow. And 37. And let's see what happens. As I take a drink of water. All right, Finn, the captain. He's going to go in infantry, of course. And my infantry. That's close enough. All right, and this particular setup, where do I want to be? Do I want to be on one of this guy, this tower, Where is this tower going to go? Either there or there. I think there. But it looks like he's going to have to go around that rock and go there. And this tower is going to go the main road, I imagine, and go here. Which means I need to be on this side. Yep. I want to take the... Oh, I'm stuck in this fence. Come over here to this guy. Can I see? I think so. That smoke plume right there is really causing me issues. The way the sun's hitting it, it's hard to see. Now that tower's in the way. Too far. Let's draw back a half a notch. This probably wasn't the best place to see because I really cannot see because the tower and that tree is just covering everything. So I don't know where my shots are landing. Too far though is what it looks like. We're gonna come back another notch, another half notch. You know what? I can't see anything here. Forget that. There's no point in me just shooting randomly if I can't see what I'm doing. Come over here. Maybe I can see better up here. Probably where I should have been to start with. Just a little too far. I'm gonna move it back half a notch. There we go. We got one. Mounted Kuzate. Torgood. I think that's one or two upgrades and it would be a con guard. Oh, I need a little more range. Come on, come on, come on. Bump it up to right there. They got a lot. We've not taken many out. I always like to have at least 50% dead by the time that... Ooh, we breached the walls. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen this time. Because we've only probably got less than 10% of them knocked down. Oh, that's going to hit the tower. 3,100 damage. I can't afford to hit that tower again. I think that would take it out. Then we'd be in a world of hurt. Which means I'm going to err on the side of caution and shoot far right. Oh, excellent. How many is that? 55 between the two hits. Let me see if I can hit over here. Help out here. I think I need more range. Yeah, need a little bit more range for that side. Just a tad. Bump it up one hit. There's a lot of them masked there. Oh, wow, that is actually less range. How did that happen? We'll bump it up again. We're getting to the point where I don't want to fire in amongst them because my troops are there. There we go. That takes us 92. If I can hit them one more, that'll help clear out that side. I don't know what I hit because that tree's in the way. I think I hit the wall. This is real dicey. Oh, I cannot see. I'm gonna take a chance and go left just a little bit. And this is gonna end badly for me, I'm sure. Oh, 123. I'm not gonna risk anymore. That's I'm not willing to risk anymore. We've got them down to 40% left. They can start pressing. I guess the gate has been breached. I didn't hear it. Yeah, it has been. I guess I was concentrating too much on the firing. Let's just go inside. It's not a target-rich environment right now. For the bow, at least. 26 and 6. Oh, okay, most of them are on this side. Do I hear somebody over here? Thought I heard a bow over here. I tell you what, they're not typically. There's one. I was gonna say typically they run. Finally, I think this is where they will run to. So if I station myself right here, I might get a bow kill or two. Oh man. Uh-oh. What's running in this direction? Look at that. That's very nice, actually. Except for that glitch in the water right there. Look, there's even fish swimming around in there. I don't know that I've ever noticed that before. That's nice. I swear, when I first started playing Bannerlord, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whenever it was, that I would have sworn that the interior of the towns were shoddy unless once they became high prosperity, and then it got brighter and cleaner. And apparently that was just in my mind. Look at that. That is very nice. Because it doesn't happen that way now, but I would have sworn it did happen. That's a nice statue right there. Chariot. I would have sworn that it did happen. All right, I lost 4 troops, 2 spearmen, and 2 bowmen. I got 4 points in archery, just from those couple of hits I did. Nothing in... All right, this is Northern Empire. Neretz. It would be nice, though, if the higher the prosperity of the town, the cleaner and nicer it looked. Less debris until it, you hit, say, 10,000, and then it would nice and pristine. All 17 troops are going in the garrison. I lost an archer and an infantry. We'll take you. And 1 sturgeon hunter. I know, I lost more than that. Yeah, we'll just take all of these. You'll work as infantry for now until you upgrade. And 8. All right, we need spearmen. 7. There we go. Is there anything else? No, that was all sturgeons. You two can go in the garrison. Everybody else is going to get ransomed. And then you can go in there. Standard of courage. I don't want that. Cow, sheep, and hog. Again, I do not have... I do have a herding penalty. So we're going to get rid of the Darcy. The saddle. Still got a herding penalty. Get rid of the step horse. Step hunter. Yeah, because we still got some war mounts. And the charger. Glinter pony. Sturgeon native. Still got a herding penalty. You know what? I'm going to leave it there for now because we're short some troops. And that's probably why we have the penalty. They put a lot of troops in the garrison here. Can you take all that? 9,000. I can live with that. All right. We're going to see if we can top ourselves back up. We're down, what, about 200 troops? We're at 900 something. Faffin, you can have it. Why can I not vote for you? Oh. I keep forgetting I'm not the leader. The leader just has to click on them and then you click done. $152. Yeah, we're down a lot of troops. We're going to head towards Myzia and recruit along the way. 811. That number has significance to me. Not a whole lot. It just was the building number where our headquarters was when I was still active. Oh, that's a nice... Which way do we want to go? Let's go... They've got plenty of horse. Range troops. For whatever reason, they always put what I would consider too many range troops in garrisons. And you always wind up with none. Look at this. Lynn has 11. And Chavel has 8. And Horonag has 9. I don't know why they put so many in garrisons. You know what? We're going to come around this direction so we can recruit from non-enemy. Let's hit Lacana. Owner of Sistadame. Don't care. You can have it, Faffin. Actually, I've already got 100 with him. Let me vote for this guy. He won't get it. And... I only go to 99 there and go to 94 here, so that's worked out fine. Northern Empire really wants peace. Let me get Myzia. Just let me get Myzia. Atrian. Now they're going for Atrian. They did not. Doggone it. They were not able to stop the siege of Sinopia, despite it showing them going over there. I don't know if they just lost the battle or a new army was constituted. I wasn't paying attention. Or if they just never made it in time, or indeed they just never went. That's okay. We're going to press on with Myzia. Doesn't help that that's also... Northern Empire. It hurts greatly, but it should be easy enough to take back. We'll crack their tough nuts first. And that didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. The ones that they've had for quite some time, Myzia, and it should be well garrisoned, well fortified. as opposed to the one that's just changed hands twice in the last weeks. We're going to stop here and see about the food situation. We need some things. You've only got 4. That's not good. We'll be able to sell also. What have you got for us? 2. That's very disappointing. Can you take all of that? First, let's take the Gird and the glaive. I found a masterwork noble bow in my other game. I posted it on Steam and a picture of it, but unfortunately it wasn't a long bow. It was just a noble bow. It was this one, but it was masterwork in loot fighting the Southern Empire. I would have much preferred... That's a quality spiked battle axe. Isn't that the same thing? I thought I clicked on that earlier. Isn't that the one that Corinne had that I swapped out with her? I would have sworn that I clicked on that. Anyway, it's not going to take. This is much more than 30,000. Yeah, we're already... Okay. Let's leave. Let's hit here. Augerun's already been... you know what? If that's the southern... I don't know who's attacking it. We cannot have the Northern Empire get both Sinopia and Augerun. That means they're up 1 instead of down 1. And of course, you're constantly fighting against the stupidity of the AI. That castle is nowhere near as important as that town. And look at here. He's got 1,400 troops to take that little castle, and he'll let this town go away. Let's hit this again. It doesn't make any logical sense, but it makes sense from the programmer standpoint, where they do everything in their power to prolong the game so that you'll use their legacy mechanics. Sheena the Hare. We're going to go Squire and hunts down bandits. Very few people play the games as long as I do. And they don't use those legacy mechanics of raising children and grandchildren. And TW hates that, in my opinion. That's why everything in the game is programmed to cause you to have to spend time. I want to hit this. We could take them, but I want to hit this. See if we can top ourselves up a little more. 9 more troops that we have that we wouldn't have had. She's still down 24. Come on, we'll do the best we can. This guy's going to jump in. I'm going to wind up having to fight with him.
On my orders! Hold fire!
Which means I won't have control of 160 troops. Which means he's going to screw everything up.
Troops! Move forward! Soldier! Move! Cavalry! Forward! Move!
Come on, guys. Get down here.
Soldiers!
All right,
Make a
shield roll up.
wall! Archers!
Looks like it's not a fake charge. They're actually charging. That's a lot of horse. Archers, do a little bit of damage, whatever you can do. While we got them bunched up here, it's easier for the archers to target them and take them out. That's why you try to get as many horses clumped up here as possible, including the dead, you know, the horses, riderless horses, because they all contribute to a wall that they can't get through. See, that guy's useless back there.
Horsemen! Kill them! I will give them hell!
Defensive circle is not going to do anything in this situation. Who's shooting me? Oh, these doggone tossers. Guy right. Don't hit me. Oh! Don't want those javelins. See how they just stand back to the side and toss javelins? That, I've mentioned it before, it was a change that TW did. I like it, but I don't like it, if that makes sense. I mean, it was smart for them to do that, but boy, it does, if you're not paying attention to your sides, it causes issues. I don't want to get myself caught down in here. All right, Lord, I see you. I see what you're trying to do, get me caught in there. I'm not going to have it. All right, break. No. These guys are deadly. Come on. There you go. Now charge. How did they get back up here? They came out. I did not even notice this. I was more worried about those doggone tossers. Alright, horse. Go for those archers. There's 71 archers. Woo! I beat you, you Kuzate scum. What do we got back here? These guys are still being useless. Don't worry. I'll become useful for you. Yeah, by all means, just stand there doing nothing. That's the way you win battles. I would just leave this be and let him harass them, but my troops will run up here after these horses, and I don't want them doing that. Oh, now you're going to start doing something. Imagine that. After the battle's all but won, you decided to get involved.
Soldiers! Archers!
Oh, that was terrible. Woo! Get him. Yes, why he's looking at me. Hit him from the side.
Every attack!
All right, horse, get in there, do your thing. While the infantry works its way over. I want to run into him. It does a lot of damage, and it also increases your skill if you've got points to spare. Run through them full speed, you'll hit, I don't know, 20 or 30 of them. Assuming you don't slow down like I just did. See all that damage? That all adds up to you getting points. I can't hit anything properly though. Let me get some speed. That's much better. That's what I'm used to seeing. 28 to 38. think I can get these guys. Oh, I didn't realize it was so close. We're going to have to do some Girding. Oh. You didn't have to kill him, buddy. That's all right. Bring out your little maces. I'm going to stay mobile. So you cannot hit me. I think that's... Looks like they're running over in this direction. There's somebody over here.
Ever give him hell?
Oh! A lot over here. I think I'll run through these guys. Get out of my way, horse. I'll get a Gird in here while I do some damage with the horse. Excellent. I hit someone yesterday, or last night, in my other save with a Gird that did 1,300 damage. If you can believe that. A crafted Gird, 1,300. I only lost one bowman and all of that. I got 1 medical skill and 6 horse skill. Very good. Prisoner. You can go. You can go. No, we can't have you getting the Sinopia and Argaron. No, that's not good. Not good at all. Writing skill. 20% more battle morale penalty when I kill mounted range. Nope, not going to happen. We want this with Thunderous Charge. And Mounted Warrior for Ella. And for Finn, Wrapped Handles and Nomadic Traditions. Speeds up her party. We're just going to go directly in. You can handle him. $11.6. Shamir. Lake Rats. Okay, we'll throw you in the dungeon. Cannot recruit a mercenary. And we're going to recruit these militia and toss them in the garrison. And I'm also going to recruit these 10 troops and toss them in the garrison. Now we'll sell what we can. Probably still going to have a herding. Nope. And nothing here that isn't already checked. That's worth. All right, 40,000. Will you do it? Oh, 562. Very good. And we're really, really wounded. I'd like to stay here, but I want to hit that recruiting again. You're still trying to catch him. Let's see if we can cut him off at the pass. Whoop. Nope. It's too fast. All right. Well, we tried, buddy. Let's get some more recruiting in. That's dropping pretty fast. I guess there's not an enemy army there. All right, looks like we're only going to get Argaron this time around, and we lost Sinopia, so it was a one-for-one swap because my faction mates suck, basically. But we all know that. We already know how the AI is here. When it comes to making logical decisions, it does not. And I'm just going to take a swing around. I'm going to replenish my force, especially Lynn is way down low. And then unless Argeron is hit again, I'm going to go take my Zia, and that'll be in the next one. Adios.